Welcome! Welcome to Wayne's News. I'm your friend, Amit Roy. And I'm very sad today that a lot of people are infected and suffering with COVID-19 in China. And things are out of control. I'm Amit Roy, your host in Wayne's News. And please like me and subscribe my channel. Hit the subscribe button. The question is, there's a massive protest all over China. And it's unprecedented. We have not seen anything like that in a communist country usually. And that only happens when the end of the beginning starts. You see, China is spreading lies. And China thrives on propaganda and lies. And they're trapped in their own making. This COVID-19 is a bioweapon. It has unleashed huge terror all over the world. And China deliberately used that bioweapon to destabilize the world. Now China is trapped. The variant has changed. It's a very infectious variant. As it is being told, the name of the variant is BF-7 and BA517. It's very highly infectious. And this mutant is changing and is resistant to drugs, is being told. I don't know. I'm not a virologist. But you know what happened when the one incident happened? China stopped domestic flights and allowed international flights. That's how it was spreading all over the world. Anyway, I'm coming to China. Immense frustration, anger is seen all over China against Communist Party. People are chanting outside, coming outside the homes in huge numbers that we don't want communist rule. We want freedom. We are not slaves. We want freedom. That's the most important thing. China is a monolith, communist monolith. They call it communist paradise. In reality, it's a communist monolith. There's no freedom in China. They are saying we are not slaves. People are saying, look, this was brewing for a long time. This is, that outburst has not come suddenly. Chinese Communist Party is tormenting people from the day one. Mao has murdered millions, starved millions to death, used Gestapos against Falun Gong. Remember how they have used tank on the people who was unarmed in Tiananmen Square. This is a communist character. Spread fear, terrorize people, don't make them talk. Now people are coming out in CNN and telling that Chinese Communist Party is torturing them, abusing them every day. And they know the consequences. Look, it didn't happen. I'm just giving you some chronology and events. Because my Chinese is not very good. Look, in Tibet there was a massive protest very recently, that is on 25th October. Zhangzhou, Foxconn problem we have seen. That has happened in 22nd November. Last are 26 October. These are 26 November. 23 November. Police has used force and fire gas, rubber bullets or other things. Arrested many people like in Foxconn. The lone protest in Chongqing, 23rd November. Urimaki fire, and after the massive protests all over China. Now, China is using a lot of tricks, you know. This is not a thing you can use people like that. They have red, yellow, green kind of codes. And these codes are very political. A lot of people are not used. A lot of people are stopped using that kind of code. It's a very political thing. Who will go out, who will not go out. We have seen in Guangzhou 2 girls. They came out and they protested. They were beaten like dogs and they were tied up on the public platform or railway platform or bus stand and taken almost abused so badly, and photographs were there everywhere in the world. They said they are good with the policemen. And all over Weibo and all, they supported the police organ, telling, what a brave act. Because it's their habit, the slightest inches they rape. That has been seen in Tibet and Xinjiang. Anyway, this is communist police habit. Abuse, rape, murder. Now, see, this thing is protests are going like wildfire. Though China is trying to suppress it and spreading a lot of lies, that spokesperson coming out, the professional liars, they will come out and say this, nothing has happened. We might lift lockdown in some places, etc. But this is not an incident. But you see, this is not an incident. So many people are you are torturing, arresting. I saw in TV, I know I was in almost tears. One young woman was beaten and thrown up and down by police, and she was crying. And everybody is seeing. You cannot do that in anywhere in the world. I suspect not even in Congo. She was lifted like that and thrown again and again on the street. She was crying. They are beating her mercilessly. And this video is available everywhere. This is communist character. Now we have time to express our solidarity with this kind of victims and people, those are protesting. They are saying we want freedom. Now one more thing I saw, one old lady was protesting, just opening umbrella in Hong Kong. One young man came and abused her, thrown her away, and she was fainted. And that has happened. One man was showing flower and he was arrested. Now people are coming out with a new thing. They are coming out with a blank paper, A4 paper, and they are showing it. Because that is also danger. You cannot, they are saying we are not allowed to speak. Countless people, they are showing their torches, they are showing their phones, phone lights. Cars are honking in their support. Now China is always trying to prevent that. China communists do not like at all any kind of, protest. And the communists communists have no other thing. Communism is a bluff. It's a terrorism. And they use the people as sheep. Hostage. People are hostage. The Communist Party, goons and mafias. Anyway, this is the way the communism works. And they are now preventing all these places with tin sheets so that people cannot come out even to protest. Look how serious these people. In Urimuki, an apartment, then it was seen people are burning on floor. But you see, they said this is a lockdown. And fire brigade cannot go. These kind of inhuman things are happening. People cannot go out for food. Now one old man is telling into CNN that his father was killed by this kind of people. They said this is not an important thing. Only COVID patients will be treated. Or other serious patients will not be treated. One boy died in a hotel room, in a shelter. His father begged, telling that come, please come. They said no. Vomiting and other symptoms. This boy died. Said no, we will not do that. Only COVID patients will be treated. Look, this is a society or a jail. Entire country is a jail. Forget China, Tibet and Urimukhi and these kind of places. Shanghai Tsinghua is a very important university. Beijing University, everywhere. People are coming out and people are protesting. The thing is that in China, according to Mao, political power comes out of the gun. It's all pressure. There's no multi-party system. There's no protest, only communist black hole. So how PLA will react, how that will come in. Last big problem was Tiananmen Square. Falun Gong was also there. How they use tanks. Now they will be using tanks or not. But I think at this time, things have changed, you see. And Hong Kong is coming out in protest. Tibetans are protesting. Of course, other places are protesting. Chinese are protesting. So, and now China has two, three plans, I'm sure, in their sleeves. Communist China, to save their faces. They'll either attack Taiwan or India, or they might start infecting Japan, India, etc. So that is also a very serious threat. United States. So this variant is very dangerous. I think, and I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I will start taking precaution now because I might start using mask and do social distancing again, because you don't know, last time it was so horrible, and I reported many times. I wrote many articles on that, how it was deliberately being used by China and create a mayhem inside India, and so that medical facilities have collapsed, people, and before election time, just before election time. So it was very deliberately chosen. So I know, and also that, look, Trump, how Trump lost the thing due to COVID. So it is very politically motivated, also strategically to eliminate China's enemies. So, but this threat is looming large. This is my submission for you. I think we must come out openly and protest against China, and we must say the barbaric act must stop. China must be freed, and communism must be eroded from China. Free society must come with multi-party system democracy. They are demanding democracy. I am not telling. They are demanding democracy. All the people are demanding democracy. Freedom of speech. Freedom. We support that. India support that. Free world support that. British Prime Minister has said China is an existential threat. Thank you very much, President Hearing. Please support me. Free China. Kick communists out of China. Thank you very much. Please support me and subscribe my channel.